Welcome to Board Games Daddy. I've invested a lot in Unmatched, the board game. So I've collected a few of them, as you can see, and now I would like to bring everything to the channel and to share the experience from showing you what's inside, and some of them even to unbox on camera. So in the next videos, I'm going to show you each of them, and just for you to have a short summary of what you'll be able to see in the channel. It's going to be Bruce Lee, Little Red Riding Hood and Beowulf, Bigfoot and Robin Hood, Cobalt and Fog with the Sherlock Holmes, Dracula, etc. Battle of Legends 1 and 2. The two ones from Marvel, Redemption Row and Hell's Kitchen, and off bit of camera, the two sets from Jurassic Park. So I invite you to subscribe to this channel, activate notifications, and you'll get to know where these videos will be released. Thank you. Wow, what an introduction to bring Little Red Riding Hood and Beowulf. So if mixing Robin Hood and Bigfoot was crazy like hell, then I don't know what to say about Little Red Riding Hood and Beowulf. So although this Little Red Riding Hood doesn't appear like being just a child, because it looks very fierce, right? Look at her face. She holds a dagger already with blood, and she's wearing a wolf pelt. So woo, I don't want to find this girl on a dark alley for sure. And Beowulf looks like a friendly guy, more friendly than Little Red Riding Hood, right? Would you prefer to cross the street with you at night? This girl that looks like a crazy assassin, or this friendly guy that who may even save you instead of robbing you? Okay, Huntsman. Look at the pose. She's like ready to pounce on your throat with the knife, right? With the dagger. Wow. And this guy is here. I can save you because I'm a very famous Viking. It's this Viking. I don't know Beowulf lore. So, but it looks like a Viking, right? And this guy, sidekick Wiglaf, has a traditional Viking name. And let's see if we have two boards. Do we have two scenarios? Hopefully, let's finger cross. Make sure that on the other side we have, this looks like a Viking village, right? And the other side we have grandmother's house with the bad wolf. Okay, the bad wolf needs to appear. There needs to be a card with the bad wolf. Okay, so the rules. Well, does Little Red Riding Hood has a twin sister, or is it the same character just moving from there to there? Okay, there's the huntsman. Okay, the huntsman is the black guy here. Okay, and so the rules are always the same. Let's see if we have special rules for these guys. We have, so Little Red Riding Hood has a basket where she has items there, cool. And Beowulf has rage, 3 rage tokens. 3 rage tokens. And doors. So we create doors. Okay, so probably we just have one map. We can put doors on the game board. Let's see how we can do that. So the boards would make sense if the bad wolf was attacking, okay, to keep the wolf out. So Eorot, that's clearly the Viking village with these flames here around the house, multiple entrances, the snow gives it away, right? I don't remember the grandmother living in a house full of snow. And you have a typical Viking village here where everything happens in one division. I mean everything. And there's an oven here where the smoke comes out. And on the other side, apparently I've been ripped off again by Unmatched, which is the same scenario. But if you don't like the colors, if you like to see everything, below without the colors disturbing your eyes, then you can play this version. No, I would prefer to play on the forest where Little Red Riding Hood goes around with the wolf. See the wolf hidden somewhere, and there's a house of the grandmother, and the grandmother is in the band, and you defend it from inside and outside rather than having to see the Viking house twice. Stop this. Stop this, please. Restoration games and Mondo games and whatever games. Stop doubling, creating redundancies with the game boards. It's very simple. This is like being lazy. You have this version works well for everyone, and you have just one version, and then on the other side you just come up please with the map and a different place and give us value for our money. That's it. That's simple. We don't want the same map twice. Makes no sense. Whew. Now that I've vented it, let's carry on. Okay, so yeah, there's something happening here because I bought this secondhand. You saw I did not take the shrink, but I'm looking into this for the first time. So yeah, someone painted the minis. I don't remember from who I bought this, but yeah, let's evaluate that person's work on this video. So negative score immediately. What the hell is this? Is this like glowing in the dark version of Beowulf? Why is the guy yellow and not skin tone? Right? And look at that. That's why I don't paint minis. First of all, because if I paint it would look even worse than this. But yeah, I can be critic based on other minis that I've seen. So the sword is like matte finish, not shiny. And well, the armor's not bad. The shield, yeah, is it a leather bronze shield or is it metal? Should it be something different? Maybe it's based on some art that the guy saw. Let's see if we have images of the shield somewhere. I don't know. There's something there. Looks brown, but that's the inside. But well, the skin is so bad. Yellow. I don't know. That's a like zombie yellow, or hey, I'm going to throw up yellow, or hey, I think I'm sick yellow. I think I have a fever and I need to lay in bed for a whole week yellow. The red-haired, not bad. Looks like a Viking indeed. Okay, but why did you bought that secondhand? Yeah, good question. Okay, so this is a crash test dummy Red Riding Hood. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. It seems like Superman is going to start his flight and just jumping like right. Look at this. And I'm trying to help it to focus. Look at the face, man. Oh man, the Chinese Little Red Riding Hood. And why everywhere we've just seen the character, it appears with a fierce look, with holding a knife, etc. Like here or here, right? Holding that knife, and then when you look into the mini, it looks like, hey grandmother, can we wait just 1 minute because I'm going to take a crap here behind the trees, right? Because I hate too much of the jellyberry sandwiches that I have here in the box. And so, hey, wait a little minute, right? Hey, we can go. Why? Is she hiding behind the bushes? Is that's the logic here? Oh man. I won't spend more money buying this again. It's done. So Little Red, and the Huntsman is range, and the logic here is amazing. So Little Red has 14 of life, more than other characters which are twice his size, and then the huntsman, which is a big guy, normally has only 9. Resolve an effect on a card you play if the symbol next to the effect matches the item in your basket. Okay, at the start of the game, place Little Red on basket on your discard pile. Okay. Oh, Beowulf is here. Okay, so you have a basket mechanic. This starts in your discard pile. It does not count as a card. Okay, so Beowulf. Okay, so something happened here. The little red cards just jumped to the other deck, apparently. So where are the items for? Okay, so these are the dials for little reds. These are the doors for you to build the doors around the house, but I don't see the items. So let's take a look. Let's be informative and do these things correctly. The top card of Little Red's discard pile is called her basket and contains whichever symbol is in the banner of the top card: a knife, a belt, a wolfsman. When you play any card with the effect that uses a basket item, the effect only resolves if that item is in your basket. Little Red's banner cards are symbols showing the 3 items. One of these cards is in your basket. You have any of one of the 3 items in your basket, but not 3. Okay. So let's see if we understand. So we put the things in the basket, which is here. And then okay, so there are 2 symbols. So the pelt is in the basket, and then if you have, it's just a top card or any of these cards. So the top card is called, it's a top card of the discard pile and contains whichever symbol. When you play a card with an effect that uses a basket item, its effect only resolves if the item is in your basket. Okay, so it's the top card only, right? So if I play this one, and if the previous one was this, you may play this card as a defense card. Okay, so there's a basket mechanic here, or that can affect the way you play cards. Could be fun. So this is a defense card, but if you played before a pelt, so it really demands you to organize your decks. You draw a card. Okay, I draw a card, and then any of them could use. This is a flower thing, and then during combat, your opponent discards 1 card randomly, so you need to plan your sequence of cards in order to have these boosts optimized. This one doesn't have any effect. The huntsman. If the huntsman is adjacent to the opposing fighter, the value of this card is 6. Wow, 6. So this guy needs to go in front indeed to be a heavy hitter. Deal 3 damage to the opposing fighter. What large hands you have. Okay, so the wolf is coming closer. You may return this card to your hand. What's that in the basket? Count as one of any. Okay, so it has the belt, the knife, and the flower all together. So it counts as one of those 3 symbols. So it's a wild card. Cool. Into the woods, move Little Red in space. I'm not feeling the theme here. Sounds like just an excuse to play this character with the basket. The basket is the less important thing in the story, right? And this one will have effects based on anything you played before. Cool. Wow, so such a bad girl. What a terrible big mouth you have. So it's not the wolf, but her. She's the wolf on this story. That's where we are getting into. She's the wolf, right? She has the big hands on the other card, the big mouth, and she's wearing the wolf belt. Okay. She's the wolf. Okay. What big eyes you have, like the wolf. Cancel all effects. Okay. And that's it. Okay. Interesting. It sounds interesting to try. And what the hell is it? That's a rage icon that we saw, right? But this seems to be out of place. Maybe it's under everything. So oh, there it is. Those are the range tokens, 3 range tokens. If nothing is lost, they should go down there. Let's see if everything is correct. Beowulf, 3 rage tokens. Yes, 3 rage tokens. And for Beowulf and for Wiglaf. Let's take a look at Beowulf now. Beowulf and Wiglaf. Beowulf starts with 1 rage. When Beowulf is dealt damage, okay, he gains 1 rage. Beowulf has a maximum of 3 rages, so rage will be a resource for sure. Choose an opponent, they discard 1 random card, gain 1 rage, equal to its boosts. Okay, so this guy is going to be always on rage, right? Fatal Struggle. If you won the combat, draw 2 cards. If you lost, your opponent draws 2 cards. Wiglaf. Wiglaf deals 1 damage to each adjacent fighter. If Beowulf was dealt damage this way, you gain an action. Epic Poem. Gain 1 rage during combat. This card's value is +1 for every rage. You do not spend rage. Okay, Fee. Cool. Thanks for clarifying. The Ancient Heirloom. This card effects cannot be cancelled during combat. If you may spend 2 rage to make this card value 5, and you may spend 1 rage to boost this card. You may do both. Wow, so 5 and boost. Woohoo! The Ancient Heirloom. Woohoo! The equal of Grendel. So Grendel is a monster that fights a Beowulf, right? You may spend 2 rage to deal damage to the opposing fighter equal to the printed value of their card. Let's see your card. Oh! Is it 5? So let me just spend 2 rage here and you get 5 as well. Did you like that? Spending the amount of rage, this card value is 2 for each rage. Okay, this guy is a heavy hitter. Okay, skirmish. If you won the combat, move 1 of your fighters up to spaces. If you attack the sidekick and you won the combat, you may spend 3 rage to defeat that sidekick. Wow. You just rage yourself out. You just rage the sidekick out, and that's it. That's good to get rid of anyone. There's Merlin's Jackalope. What's the name of that thing from Alice? It's not well, Jackalope is indeed an ally from Bigfoot. Jabberwock. I was thinking of Jabberwock. Cancel. That's Faint. Grendel, Rage, Poem, and draw 2 cards. Okay, let's see. What hot for the combat? Wiglaf. If Wiglaf may swap places with Beowulf. So I'm not sure about the Wiglaf mechanic here. It seems like another damage dealer, but Beowulf has the best cards. So Golden Ring. You draw 2 cards, spend any amount, choose different actions for each. Okay, so you can do the 3 if you have 3. Beowulf recovers 2 health. Any Faint. Yeah, so Wiglaf doesn't seem to be like a stronger guy, but he will be there also as a character. I haven't seen any, so it deals damage to the adjacent fighter and gives Beowulf another action. Those are the Wiglaf cards. And you swap places. So if Beowulf is surrounded, you swap. Use the other card that deals damage to everyone, and then you cure. So he's like a support character. Hey, let me help you a bit, Beowulf. Tag me. Now it's my turn. Yeah, you all take damage, you motherfucker adjacent fighters. And now Beowulf will also cure a little bit. Yeah, I'm very happy to be the sidekick, and that's it, guys. Now, serious conversation now. I hope you enjoyed. I have lots of Unmatched content in my channel, so I invite you to take a look. If you like board games in general, I truly believe that you will find interesting stuff on the channel to subscribe and to be part of this community. And that's really helpful for me at this stage to grow the channel. I just need your subscribe to show YouTube that these videos somehow interest people like yourself. So thank you for that in advance. And I hope to see you on the next one. Goodbye.